You said from the forest, right? One of them's from the forest. Oh, there was a thing past Lakeshore. Oh, they're all that way. Okay. Oh, he said east from the forest. Probably means we should go east from the forest. Big brain. To the village. Is there just nothing there before? Trowel? What's in this one? Cobblestone. Sheepdog. This anxious little dog attempts frantically to get town's guard attention as they stand watch in front of the smoking ruins of a burned down shop. Please, you have to listen to me. My friend is missing. The guard stifles a yawn, annoyed at having to work. Oh yeah, and what's your friend look like? The sleeves of the sheepdog's oversized sweater flail about comically. She's about yay tall, wears a green vest, has black wool. She's one of them sheep, huh? Probably just got lost, you know. Them types ain't too bright. She didn't get lost, she's gone missing. Her wool shop was burnt down on purpose. Can't you smell it in the air? Calm down, sir. We're investigating the situation, but I'm sure this fire was a simple accident. I bet your friend just left the kettle on, or something. Why don't you check with the ram in town square? If anyone knows where lost sheep is, it's probably him. How can you say that? Everyone knows that ram hates the black sheep. He looks at all the footprints. That his goons had something to do with this. Listen, you're starting to get on my nerves. Just leave this to the professionals, alright? He turns away from the dog and goes back to doing absolutely nothing. Professionals indeed. They couldn't find a fish in a frying pan. I better look into this funny business myself. The ram. Question the ram in the village square. Okay. Where are we headed? Oh. Ooh. Whoa! A skeleton key and a log is... Okay, skeleton key. Read for this. Some grave bones, a mummified head, and an iron nail. Cat treat? Milk and fish. Where do we get fish from? The docks. Oh, look at all these missing peoples. You can get a pigeon with a snap trap. What is that? Rat nest, we need a trowel. And a shiny lure for the elf. Well, there's a nail. The rat we also get with a trap. Do you have any traps? No, let's make some traps. Okay, stone shards, so bro. Welcome back. No, stupid pigeon. I want to catch this rat. Rat tail and rodent lard. Okay. Now what about this shiny thing for the elf? It's called Shiny Lure and it looks like a... There we go. Something. You got elf shoes? Look at this rubber. Pickpocket, also shiny lure. I wonder if he picks your pocket. If he gets anything. Come here, Mr. Rat. Get there before the bird does. Nice. That's the ram, is it? Listen closely, brothers and sisters. We must wear our wool proudly and show the world that plain is best. That's right. Plain wool is the best wool. All of these outlandish colours and head-splitting patterns do nothing but confuse and enrage the senses. They are the product of misled individuals. And as we all know, individuals are weak. Only the united are strong. Together we speak louder than a single voice. Wait, are all the colours bad then? What about grey? It's almost plain white. Grey is forbidden. Grey is a gateway to blue. And where there's blue, green isn't far behind. And what's next? Yellow, purple, even red? Oh no, anything but red, no. Always remember, colours lead to discord, to chaos. And with chaos, the wolves will come for us all. Hey, not the wolves. Watch out, there's one right there. The nearest sheep nearly jumps out of its fleece when it notices you. I'm not a wolf, you half-wits. Maybe not, but you're different. That's just as bad. Right, boss? That's right. But what does an outsider wants with us? You're here to tempt my flock with your anarchic ideals. I doubt you lot would have room in your heads for any more ideals. But no, I'm here looking for the black sheep. You can't be serious, Panz. It seems her shop was burnt down last night. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Bah. That bothersome black sheep is a thorn in my side. Never heeds my warnings. Always goes against what's good and proper. And I assure you, I was tending to my flock all night, who had nothing to do with her disappearance. That little sheepdog begs to differ. He says you've always had it out for the black sheep. I'm inclined to believe him with all your prattling. Lies and slander. With no proof of any wrongdoing. For all we know, she may have just left the kettle on. As the sheep stomp about, you notice flakes of ash, leaving black marks on the cobblestones of the village square. Proof, eh? Looks to me like some of your flock have sooty feet. I wonder where this suspicious trail will lead. Ash leavings, eh? Okay, let's grab an unveiling potion. You sprinkle the revealing powder over the cobblestones to reveal hidden footprints. Still blackened by ash. It appears as though several individuals were dragging something away from the town square last night. Need another unveiling potion. Couple of them. Struggle must have occurred here. You find the remnants of a torn burlap sack and some scattered fistfuls of wool. Footprints leading away look to be moving at great speed, like someone was being chased. This cat deserves a treat. I don't know about that. Pair of lone footprints duck into this vegetable garden. You notice some more footprints searching in confused directions farther afield. The black sheep must have been trying to hide from her pursuers. Maybe she managed to throw them off her trail. After following the ashen trail through the back streets, you come to a dead end. Your only company is a stone gargoyle squatting atop a building corner. You stand on your tiptoes and examine the great carved demon closer, noting the lovely knitted scarf billowing around its neck. What a fine garment. What could do with it, you one? It's starting to get chilly. Let's hope it hasn't got any of that bird poo on it. As you reach up to unwrap the scarf, the gargoyle's eyes swivel in their sockets with a sound like two grinding millstones. Well, excuse me. Quite fond of this avian excrement, actually. Adds a touch of authenticity to the whole ensemble, don't you think? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize I was speaking to a watcher. A watcher. Why is that no one ever comes to watch me? I'm handcrafted from the finest block of artisanal granite, so masterfully chiseled that I came to life. Nothing on this earth or beyond has greater claim to beauty than I, and yet day after day I sit up here and no one gives me so much as a passing glance. Well, maybe if you cleaned up once in a while. Oh, hush. I don't need to take fashion tips from you. And besides, you only looked up at me because of this fabulous scarf, admit it. I was merely following this trail of sooty footprints. But now that you mention it, that scarf has quite a fine knit to it. You didn't happen to get it from the black sheep, did you? Why, where else would I have gotten something so swanky in this dreary little town? The black sheep is the only other person around here that appreciates good taste. Unlike that ghastly ram, always ringing that gaudy bell of his and poo-pooing everyone else's fun. This world is alive, needs a good splash of colour once in a while. You know where the black sheep is, then? Now hold on. How do I know you aren't another agent of banality like the ram? Just look at that skirt. So last century. You have to prove you're an ally of fashion scene before I say another word. I've had my eyes on some new shoes for ages. Why don't you just snag a pair from the village? Surely no one will notice. Ha! Those clogs aren't fit for a horse. No, I've got my heart set on elf shoes. Delicate, dainty, exquisite, and absolutely to die for. Plus I could do with a nice hat to go with my fetching scarf, and maybe some needle and thread to do some alterations. Well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. Okay, we need more elf shoes, a gnome hat. Oh, the gnomes. Okay, and a sewing kit. We can make a sewing kit. Need elf shoes. Okay, let's go. Okay, first things first. Let's make the sewing kit. Need to get a gnome hat and more elf shoes. Oh, what's this? Actually, we'll get that first. Right, elf needs shiny lure, but what does this need? After first glance, this looks like a neglected shack, long ago fallen into disrepair. Thanks, Deborah. You get feeling that bedtime with Panz is an epic adventure, yeah. What system am I playing this on? Windows. How you doing, Pileys? I play with a controller, though. But your canny gaze reveals its construction to be beyond the ravages of time, standing overlooked yet constant until properly disrupted. Running your nail along the grain of one of the nailed-up boards proves to be just the disruption it was waiting for. Ah, this is the, okay, that's the warp tunnel. So Mr. Pickpocket can stay there. Oh, okay. Where'd that elf go? There he is. Oh, I need some shiny lures. Okay. I need more fairies. I need 2 shiny lures anyway, so let's make another couple. Make a wicker work. We're gonna have to head over into the forest. I'm gonna need to grab some fireflies, and we can get the elf shoes. Oh yeah, I'm having a ton of fun with it. The crafting the systems are great. Oh, this was like a golden gate, wasn't it? No, that's somewhere else. What was that there? No, it was here, was it? Oh, maybe that opened sometime earlier. There was maybe down in the dude with it that lost the honey. There were some fireflies east of him. I wonder if he's still here. He shouldn't, it's the next day. No, the empty honey cart's there though. Meh, fairy. Oh, I don't need the fairy dust, but I want the fireflies. Okay, so I was making shiny doodads. For elves. We also need goblin hats. And I was saying now, in yesterday's part of the game story yesterday. Oh, got the chest new again, eh? Oh no. I've fallen for that twice now. Where I think there's a chest shiny. It's not, it's a bit of thing next to the chest. The elf thing said maybe there's something we can puzzle them with. Maybe today if we inspect them it'll give us an answer. Puzzle box. Need nails, which we have. Need to go to the docks to get seashells. Okay. Now, while we're at the docks, we might end up starting a story for someone else. Not, I'm okay with it. But sometimes so what we do is just quickly check the journal and it'll say the fish in the docks. So what we're going to do is find the fish icon. That fish is over there. So that's the way we'll go to we don't need to speak to the fish or start the quest, but we can I want to get my elf with my shiny lure. Come on, dude. Maybe I was just too close to it. I'll get them on the way back. How's the embalming salts? Oh, what did that do? He's a deep one. Weakness tidal tincture. Fishing line, crab trap, snap trap. I can make some cat lures. Rock, eh? Got some barnacles. I think I have any seashells next. No. What are these? Shore skippers. They need crab traps. Make some crab traps. Gets me crab claw. Oh. Come here. Skip a scale. Seashells. I would have thought seashells would have just been sitting around. Well, there's one just sitting around, so maybe that'll have to do for now. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, it is a big chest. Oh, so we can make the puzzle box. the docks have a portal? All the zones did. I'm pretty sure that... Oh, here it is. It's got to be a portal, right? As somebody passes by, this seems yet another collection of crusty barnacles, clinging to the surface of stone until the tide next surges. But you can spot the inconsistencies, the irregularities within the scattered arrangement, and with a single exacting touch, the illusion falls away. I wonder if the gnome takes his hat off to scratch his head over the puzzle. There's one there, but... where's the one that... I think there was like two way over the other side. I don't even know if I can get two with this, so... Let's go with one. No, you can only get one at a time with it. Go for it, dude. Whoop. Well, I guess he won't be coming back. What do we need for the dude? Gnome hat, sewing kit, elf shoes. I need... Oh, that's right. We're trying to get elf shoes with my shiny lures. Where you going, little elf? Come on, you got it. Let's go see the dude. Oh, the gremlin. Gargoyle. I got there eventually. That's a trap. Well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moved too quickly to stand around idle. Here's 3 elf shoes. You set the tiny footwear aside. A sewing kit. You tuck the sewing kit in a safe nook nearby. And the gnome hat. You set the little gnome hat nearby. As you present the handful of tiny clothing, the gargoyle lets out a grinding screech. What? What's wrong? These are simply magnificent. The excited statue seems thrilled about the elf shoes in particular. You nearly gave me a heart attack. I don't see what's so great about those things. They're barely the size of thimbles. Ignoring you, the gargoyle slips the minuscule shoes onto its wiggling toes. Oh, but aren't they just lovely? And they match my scarf. I think you look ridiculous. Now tell me where the black sheep is, or I'll turn you into gravel next time. No need to wrinkle up your rags. I carried her out to a secret grove in the woods to hide from the ram, and managed to save some of her stock as well. Since you've shown yourself to be no friend to the ram, I guess I could fly you out there too. Gargoyle flexes the heavy stone wings on its back. Stocky statue doesn't seem capable of flight. You've seen stranger things. But only the first season. You really should watch the rest of it. Let's go. Speak to the black sheep. Oh, standing just over there. Looks pretty nervous. You alright, dude? Ah, stay back. The ram sent you to finish me off, didn't he? Oh, crackers, I knew I couldn't trust that gargoyle to keep a secret. Calm down. I didn't come to fleece you. In fact, I came to see why that miserable tyrant tried to run you out of town. You glanced around at the rescued rolls of patterned fabrics and balls of coloured yarn. All because of this lovely textile work? I never meant to cause trouble. I just wanted to make beautiful clothing. But the ram saw my work as some affront to his great vision. He wants us all sheep to dress the same, think the same, be the same. I don't understand why we can't be different. The loudest voice is seldom the wisest. Tears well up in the sheep's wide-set eyes. They burnt down my wool shop and tried to kidnap me. I only barely got away. Thankfully, that helpful gargoyle was able to salvage some of my things from the fire. At a time like this, knitting clothing is the only thing I can do to calm my nerves. I hope I have enough yarn to last me. My poor spinning wheel was broken on the journey here, so I don't think I can make any more. Shame. I too am a weaver of sorts. The wheel can't possibly be beyond repair. I take a look at it. If you think it would help, be my guest. Mend the spinning wheel, hey? Can whip up a spell to restore this in no time. Really? What do we got? We got a spinning wheel? Soothing rune? Arcane form to calm distressed and set up pained soul at ease. Useful against weeping spectres. Weeping spectres, eh? I don't see any of these going to be... What's that thing? Fishing line. Oh, not getting much help from the game here. Huh. Broken by the rigorous travel. Use item. Need some help. The gargoyle in the village can provide transport to the Black Sheep's Grove. Use item. It's like a little doll. And I don't see it in my list. Because I have to look over it. Of course you do. The game's taught you that already, Panz. Should have known that. I need 2 of these little... What are those little dolls? We need some mandrake root from the graveyard. A necromantic charm, which is craftable. And 2 healing salves, which we have. That is barely craftable, but we've got the ingredients. I just need to get some mandrake roots from the graveyard. Alright, so the graveyard, hopefully north of town maybe? Is the cat in the graveyard? The rat's in the graveyard, so we need to find the rat. Down south. Okay. Grab some mandrake root and then head back. Sorry, ma'am, but I must warn you the graveyard's not safe right now. If you got flowers, I can go lay 'em in the grave if you want. Nah, when I croak, nobody better bring me posies. What's the matter? Something's got the spirits of this place riled up in real bad way. All restless and cranky. They is. There's this horrible owling coming from the mansion up the road, screaming that it'd chill the bumps right off your goose. Every time I gather up my wits to go take a look-see, my knees turn to jelly as soon as I set foot on the path. Mark my words, that creepy old place is haunted by something more than just a sleepless spirit. Pah, ghost stories are for children. When you get to be my age, take something special to put the fright in you. Well, if you're so sure about that, could you go up there and tell me what you see? Maybe it has something to do with what's got all these ghosts so agitated. That's about the rat, yep. And I didn't really want to start the rat quest. But if dude's not going to let me in the grave... Oh, he's going to let me in the graveyard anyway. Where's the mandrake root? Grave dirt. Oh, let's see if there's a... Black rose. Rose trap. I think we got mandrake root from that, yeah. I want to keep the... I'm not going to go back and forth between quests, so I want to just... do the ram quest. Especially since we've got the mandrake root now. Thanks, dude. I'll come back later and look at your problem. Oh, can I make the thing now? Hey, Mr. Gargoyle, you know how you like flying people everywhere all the time for, funds? Oh, hi. Did you lift to the out secret grove? Let's go. As good as new. A few splints, some elbow grease, and she's all ready to go. Wow, really? Thank you so much. Whatever can I do to repay you? I think together we should repay that stinking ram for causing this mess in the first place. I have an idea to knit him a cardigan he won't soon forget. Why, a special gift. That's a lovely idea. But it will need a personal touch. Some wool collected from those dim-witted follow of his should do the trick. The ram guards his flock like an ogre. You won't be able to get a single hair off them with him watching. That is a problem. Oh, unless you find his missionaries. Sometimes the ram sends out loyal sheep to spread the word. I bet if anyone could find them, it's you. You found me, after all. He spouts his gibberish to the corners of the world. Where are these missionaries? Nearer than you think. They usually travel to the docks, the graveyard and the market. A shame they won't have the ram's protection. I've got plenty of fleece here, but if you have something special in mind, just put it by the spinning wheel. Sheep's wool, metamorphosis elixir, and a crypt crawler silk. Okay, well, we've learnt the metamorphosis elixir, so let's see if we can make one of those. We can. Okay, and then we're gonna have to get some crypt crawler silk. I'm guessing from some spiders. But first things first, let's, well, grab this. head back around to the docks. And grab the sheep out there. Or find out what we need from the sheep at least. Oh, I could have travelled. I could have done the fast travel. That's alright. Oh, look at you. Hey you. Know what stinks around here? Your breath. Maybe cut back on the crabgrass. Very funny. I'm talking about all these mismatched folk walking around like disgusting individuals. Don't they care about unity at all? Aren't they lonely? Don't they want to be part of something bigger? How are they not full to the brim with pure horror of existential dread? You leave the sheep to spiral deeper into his own metaphysical pit. And this fellow seems to be projecting some deep-seated issues. Perhaps if I give him a little push, he won't mind if I pilfer some of his wool. Bottled despair recipe. Give him a little mental push. Okay, we need more mandrakes. We need spectral tears. So we're going to have to go to the graveyard anyway, and it also needs... we need 3 of these. And we've got just enough to make 3 weird waters. We are going to need more water though if we go past any weird water. Let's head over to the graveyard then. Ah, that girl there, and this one, looks like the one that's under our house. Okay, so where we need to get spectral tears, hey? And more mandrake root. Need a lot of mandrake root. Ghostly grasp. Distinctly like it's doing its characters to be dead. Okay, we need... It's not telling us what we need to rest on. So we might actually have to do a little bit of... Oh, here's the fast travel. Where one might expect a door to a mausoleum, here instead stands a shrine adorned with heavily with skulls, perhaps to deter closer inspection. But their arrangement does not serve the dead nor their memory, instead being placed to mask a path beyond. Your knowing fingers reduce it to dust with a tap. Ah, the weeping spectres. We can give soothing runes. Some of the other spectres we can't. Alright, let's make some soothing runes then. We need salt. Okay, so I'm going to need like 3 of these, right? I've already got 2 of those, so we've got 3 of them. So we make 3 salts. And then I'm going to also need, and we've got plenty of stones, glad I've been getting that. I'm going to need to make 3 soporific potions, which I can't because I don't have any water. So for that I'm going to need at least 3 pots. Let's make some pots. And I like having some spare pots. I have to go get some water. Pull up the flower that leaves a grave, like the grave chunk. Let's go get some water. Oh, we used the fast travel. Where's the closest water from? Probably the swamp. And we go above the zombie dude, which I think is just over here. And use the fountain. I've got some milk. I don't think I'm going to need the pots for anything else. I'm not going to make one. So let's just fill these up. That'll give me 6 waters. I'm about to use 3 of them. I need 3 of these. I'm making 3 soothing runes because I need 3 tiers. I'm assuming 1 tier per ghosty. If I get 2, then I'll have 6 tiers. Or I won't use the second one. Or the third one, sorry. We'll see what happens. Weeping ghosts. That one looks pretty ominous in this. An antlered ghost. Need an exorcism charm. I did have 2. Okay, now for this dude, now I need to make bottled despair. Who's there? Show yourself in the name of the ram. No need to be jumpy, my friend. I'm just a lonely old woman coming to grieve. I thought you were one of those nasty ghosts. Usually this place is pretty dull, but lately there's been nothing but angry spirits. That's over his shoulder in near panic. Why the ram sent me here? This place gives me the creeps. And scratch your cauldron in thought as the sheep jumps at a nearby patch of mist. Looks like all I need to do is give this chap a good fright and his wool will be mine for the picking. Haunted mannequin recipe. Oh, I need a different recipe for each one. Oh, wow. Good thing I didn't make 3 of these. But I did make 3 of a lot of the base stuff. It's not going to be a problem, is it? No. Okay, just got to be, I think now. Don't need to bulk make some things. How do I make... What's this one? Mummified head. And ghostly ectoplasm. I'm pretty sure you get a mummified head from that dude, right? Ghastly head, we need some spirit salts. What else am I doing with the mummified head now? This one. Ghostly ectoplasm. Exorcism? Exorcism charge. Need one of these. bat wings. Where am I getting the bat wings from? Into the crypt? Some arachnite for the spiders, which we need some spider stuff anyway. There's the arachnite. Okay, I've got plenty of those things, not so many of the mushrooms, but I do have... I can make some of these. Need more mushrooms, rotting logs. There's somewhere where I can get 2 spiders. Come here, come here. That's it, come on. It works on 2. On 1. Oh. I have a healing balm. I get bug echo for them as well. Oh, come on. That webby stuff do I need? I only need 1, but I got 2 anyway. I'm looking for bats, which I thought would have been bats down here. So there's just been some spiders and dude. I'm a ghost dude. Go somewhere else looking for the bats. Things are definitely in the grave. Oh, the ectoplasm. I need that one. I think I need this one. I think I need this one to scare something to get the ectoplasm. Oh, there's some water there. Maybe some bats up in the mansion. It's a crow, not a bat. Walk through the dilapidated estate, temperature drops drastically. Floorboards and walls groan angrily as if the whole building's upset at your invasion. A gust of wind suddenly rushes up the staircase as though the house itself was drawing breath. An ear-splitting scream stirs dust from the rafters and makes your knees weak. Now that's definitely the melodious voice of a banshee. Or I'm a chicken's aunt. You take a step forward, but ghostly skeletal hands rise up through the creaking floorboards. They reach out, grasping, and you feel your spirit fade at their frigid touch. You're all lucky I misplaced my spectre sickle, or I'd cut you down like weeds. Guess I should report back to the gravekeeper anyway. Looks like we're doing a bit of the sheep and a bit of the cat. Oh, there he is. You're back. It's a demon from the underworld, isn't it? Oh, maybe a lich come to summon up an army of darkness. Relax. It's just a run-of-the-mill banshee. A banshee? I knew it. No wonder the dead have been so angry lately. How are you supposed to get any rest? All this racket. The spirit only becomes a banshee when it's been terribly wrong. Who used to live in that house? I don't rightly know. It's been abandoned since before my time. Always was pretty creepy, though. The place was so haunted I couldn't get in for a better look. Good exorcism ought to clean it up right. That sort of stuff happen often. I just last year had to deal with a ghoul that wouldn't stop breaking into the crypts. One fellow was trying to find his long-lost lover or something. Old man turns rummage through his cluttered shack looking for something. Anyways, eventually I had to call in the grave squad exterminators. I got that nasty ghoul rounded up before he befouled too many tombs. They left this behind. Where'd it get to? Aha! They gave me this. Ward off any angry spirits that might be left over. He holds up a rusty-looking lantern. A ghost lamp. But those things got recalled because of all those possessions. Huh? I never heard nothing about that. Now this thing ain't powerful enough for banshees. It should keep the lesser spirits away. He gives the lamp a shake. Only a puff of purple smoke rises off the wick. Ah, geez. Looks like I forgot to keep it fueled up. I'd go and get gas myself, but with the graveyard in this state. He shrugs feebly at you. You're hopeless. What does the ghost lamp need for fuel? He squints at the fading label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Bat wings, ectoplasm, and cryptocola silk. Who's a good boy? Give me some fur? Alright, well, we might not need to do the rat quest if we need bat wings. And that we probably could just get the bat wings. We just got to find out where the bat wings are. And they're supposed to be in the graveyard. Maybe we just need a better look around the graveyard. That's the mansion, I'm guessing. Stupid ram, why would you send a sheep to a graveyard? Like, who are you supposed to convert to your cult of wool? Here. Oh, ow. Section of the graveyard I haven't looked at. Oh, hang on, there's a bat. I need a bait stick. Okay, we can make some bait sticks. Bunch of bat wings for that guy. But I needed them for this potion. I think this is going to give me the ectoplasm. Which one of the ghosts wanted this? It was like, not that one. It was one of those ones. Okay, so we've got some ectoplasm. Why does each bat only give one wing? You'd have to ask the developers that. Okay. Like the haunted mannequin. And we can scare this sheep with it. I usually like the standard option in most video games where you don't get full amounts when something explodes. Maybe the other one's destroyed. Yeah, it's not like we're sedating it and then carefully using a scalpel to extract both wings. We've got a sharp stick with some meat on it that it's flying into it. Reasonable speed. The skittish sheep nearly jumps out of his pelt in horror. Hey! Now's my chance to shear his wool before he comes back to his senses. Quickly snip a handful of wool from his quaking body. I get this, I don't care how hungry the ram gets. I'm going back to the flock. And that's this one. Right. Let's get the one up the docks now. Yeah, it's like the, where people complain, like you try to get, I'm not saying you're complaining, but people definitely complained in WoW when you had to get, I don't know, like deer eyes or something, and you're using a sword to stab at the face of a deer, and you're like, well, why can't I get its eyes? Oh, maybe you should stop cutting his face with your sword. Or setting it on fire. It's one of those things. You want intact, pristine ones. Everyone knows how to use a fork. What's this sheep? 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 Hey sheep, you really do walk around. Oh, I needed this for you. That's that one. There we go. The sheep's eyes glaze over as he looks deep into his soul and sees only nothingness. What's the point of it all? I'm so alone. Poor fella. He'll feel better when the curse lifts. It'll be too late for his wool. Snip, snip. Collect a clump of wool and pat the sheep on his fluffy head. There. Things aren't always so bad. Why don't you run off home to your flock? You're so right. Maybe I'm not so alone after all. Sheep wipes a dewy tear from his face and lopes off towards the village. Oh, what do we have left? Oh, the missionary in the market. Do I need to find the cat icon, I guess? Cat in the market, wasn't it? It's above the ram. What a fake chest it is too. Excuse me, madam, have you heard about the ram? The one true leader? Oh, truly, I don't have time for this. Let's look at all these clothing stalls around us. It's revolting. So many patterns, they make my eyes water with rage. Oh, I'll show you some eye-watering patterns, alright? With magic show you how to set you spinning. Prestidigitation deck recipe. Okay. Alright, we've got two of those things that I don't know what they are. We need a shiny deal, which we can make as long as we make a wicker work first. And we can make a shining lure. And then we need one of those things. What's that? A glitter bomb. Which I do have the petals and I do have the, what's that called? The soot sprite. I don't have an empty jar, but we can make a jar. Now I can make a glitter bomb. Now I can use the glitter bomb with the shining lure and the two skipper scales, of which we had to dig up something to release a skipper to put into a crab trap. We can make the prestidigitation deck. Capable of great feats of flash and glamour. It doesn't actually do much. It's like when mages use it. The sheep goes cross-eyed at the blinding display of pure magical speculation as you shuffle the deck of enchanted cards. It's I can't see. That's right. Keep your eyes on the pretty colours while I shear you bald. Before the sheep can recover his eyesight, you snip a healthy patch of wool from his backside. I can still see the colours. I'm going to close my eyes. Out of my way, I can't preach like this. I've got to get back to the flock. Right, let's... we should be able to find... a portal in the market, maybe. Great offering of produce sits before this effigy. You glimpse a single telltale marker secreted into one of the baskets. Quick tug and the illusion is dispelled. Where are we going? We're going to the secret place, but we can't go to the secret place. We need to fly out there. I wonder if there's a portal at the secret place. Where's Gargoyle? What Gargoyle is? Gargoyle's up this side. Oh, hi, did you need a lift out to the secret grove? Let's go. Okay. Maybe there isn't a portal out here. There's a chest, though. I've got plenty of fleece here. If you have something special in mind, just put it by the spinning wheel. 3 lots of wool taken from the ram's flock are most eager to please any hand that guides them. Metamorphosis elixir will really make these garments pop. Crypt crawler silk. The crypt crawlers walk the line between the mundane and the supernatural, and their silk holds the key to that boundary. With all the goods at hand, you wave the black sheep over to the spinning wheel to get started. A bit stiffer than I'm used to, but I could work with this. She rolls up her sleeves and prepares the bobbin. As the black sheep manages the wheel, you assist by weaving your own magic into the fibres as you feed them through the device. Dazzling colours of every hue shoot out the whirling wheel, sending sparks and dancing into the underbrush. Soon a large ball of rainbow-tinted yarn is wound together. Wow, we didn't even have to use any dye. Could use your help any time. She gathers up the yarn and admires it before handing it to you. Mesmerizing colours seem to dance across the threads. Take it. My thanks to you. I couldn't have done it without your skills at the wheel. Say, you should think about returning to the village soon. Your little doggy friend was quite worried about you last time I saw him. Oh my gosh, I was in such a panic that I completely forgot about him. But what about the ram and his flock? I'm a goner if I go back there. You leave that to me. Revisit the ram in the village square. Let's go, Gargoyle. Color is the path to division, and division is the bedfellow of damnation. Bah, bah, bah. You twist the length of your multicolored thread into a makeshift lasso. The shifting colors make the thread appear to be alive. What nonsense. Just loop my magic yarn around each of these sheep and show them what is more than black and white. Ram stopping in the middle of his sermon, the ram notices his flock is no longer paying attention to him. The flock turns away from the ram's ravings, fully enraptured by the colourful thread. Hey, what are you fools doing? Is this the black sheep's work? Wow, we just assumed it was ugly because the ram said so. No, you idiots, it's wrong. Have you forgotten everything I've taught you? Ah, look at all these wild colours. Never knew wool could be so neat. Stop looking at the colours. Amongst the commotion, the voice of the black sheep pipes up. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you all appreciate my handiwork. Are you kidding? This is the most amazing wool we've ever seen. Where can we get some more? Stop! Listen to me! Oh wow, look at all these customers. We need to get that shop of yours up and running again. You're right. Oh my, this is all so overwhelming. Looks like it's time to roll up my sleeves and get back to work. Does that mean you'll reopen your wool shop? We'll help fix it up again if it means we get more of these fantabulous colours. Ram swings his bronze bell harder and harder, desperately trying to be heard over the joyful celebrations of his flock. He swung himself into oblivion. Oh man, what in the dickens happened? I guess he clanged that awful bell of his just a little too hard. Gave his own head a proper rigging till it couldn't take anymore. Glance over to the ram's empty soapbox. A fitting end, I suppose. A shepherd is nothing without his flock. You pick up the bell. Not a sound emanates from it. Something is muffled. You turn over to look inside and find that the metal clanger is covered in a familiar bristly white wool. The soul of the ram. That's a good one. Let's continue the rat because we started that a little bit. Now, this guy needs some more supplies. We've got the ectoplasm. We need to capture some more bats and get another spider done. So all of that gets done in the graveyard.